You should go. Yeah. Up.
That went well again. Initiating combat. over there. Well again.
Listen, I know who are you, what are you doing, because I've no... So pick a spot on the horizon and start walking. Look, you, I only do and you... You and
Halt.
Here.
I'm going to pretend you didn't. That sort of thing might work at Tavar. Although, accepting shards is forbidden, but... And, perhaps... Good, right. I can't talk about this now. Unless you've got any questions about the Horde I could answer for you, then you can go with... You won't find You should know that anyone bringing in... All initiates must be... All who are clear of mine. We've taken losses in our... Which is crazy. Those who wish to join... That's it. Briefing over. Our adjudicators, you will find they are served by the... And all who are... Just... The Horde hold our...
I think
You did?
yeah.
Yes! Yes, that's what I... So, what can I do for you? Shards?
Interesting. You could simply take the shards, or take the goods and trade yourself.
Give
Yes. Good luck. I'll see you in the Horde.
You're... Halt. You? Come, show me this permit. You may enter the Horde. You'll get it back once it's been checked out. You will be expelled from the Horde. Why? Let me explain the rule. You won't. Which? No, that's.
who's
Our adjudicator. You will find there and all. Carry.
The Hort, a place of contemplation and study. The knowledge of the old world has been gathered in this place.
Too easy.
Thief! You give thieves a bad name.
I don't have the shards, so that's not gonna happen.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
can,
I'm done here.
but-
Where did they pick you up? You look like you've walked through the whole Alb War to get here. Here, take this. It looks like you could use it. Just don't.
Interesting. They emphasize nutrition over a...
It might not be the best you can taste, but a health...
Thanks.
Manners, too. From now on, though, you'll have to... It might not be tasty. The daily rations are free for...
How?
I was assigned here. When the last food... It wasn't my first choice, but the... Yes. It was join a faction and... Yes, there are some issues. Some of our order are a bit strict to the point of being an asshole, and the food...
Well,
Ignadon's rocky soil isn't the best. So, we have to supplement with manufactured... Nutritionally balanced, designed for... I take that offer of help. But you're right. Maybe... I know some people on... They could trade... Yeah.
why?
Because I want this. That means finding some... Do you think... This will... I don't want guns, wait, but... If you... They put together survival packs with fresh meat. Anything we can get to supplement what the foraging... So talk to... They've set up a makeshift camp southwest of Hort. See what they need, and if we can make this a long-term... I can up... But you will have to wait 24...
What?
Of course.
Uh-huh.
I don't have the shards, so that's not gonna happen.
Is that so?
People are afraid of that.
I can't imagine that. Well, I can, but...
You know I can see you, right?
easy.
Not now. There's nothing for you here. Yeah, just get out of here.
What did you think of the last sermon?
To be honest, I wasn't really listening.
But aren't you interested in what's going on out there? How Kalan's will can be done?
Do you really think they're telling us the truth?
Well, of course. Why would they lie to us?
Are you really that naive?
A visitor? Whatever brings you to the... Say, how well do you know the...
What's that?
Well, if you can handle yourself...
What do you...
A squad of combat... They're refusing remote shutdown, and I sent a recovery party to attempt a reset. I've got to find out what... There's another squad of mechs due off the assembly line. But I need someone to go out there and check the chip. Mechanic? I'm a legate, responsible for procuring... Sure, the other legates are...
Okay.
Good, and I hope it's just... If this is... We'll have to track down... Get me those AI...
Working.
Well, they were supposed to be on a truck, but as far as I know, let me upload their location. Now, I'm not not if everything else... Well, the recovery team said that... So there's a good
Runway?
An old airstrip where planes used to...
Concrete run.
You'll have to prove yourself to the adjudicators. We're short of personnel.
Why don't you fix those men?
Oh, no. Assembly lines, that's what I... Unless...
You want to cross him? You're crazy.
Do you ever think about how things might have been before the comet?
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I definitely need a few more shards.
My mind is always left clear after talking to Balder.
You do know why that is, right? Can't you remember anything?
Yes, I remember. Balder makes sense of everything. He is very wise.
I won't argue with that. I don't really want to have to go and see Balder myself.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just forget what I said. I believe in the just nature of Kalan. And Balder sees that Kalan's work is done.
Yes. Kalan sees all.
All you'll find in Zakor is death and misery.
Listen to me, disciple of Kalan. There was an uprising in the domed city of Abessa. This is a punishment to us all, for we suffered the impure to live amongst us. We did not save their souls, but instead allowed their disease of heresy to spread, tempting and ruining others. Stand firm, people of Kalan. Stand firm and keep to the path.
You have things to do. Go and do them.
And so, another stray comes to... Welcome to the Horde. Your presence here can only mean that Kalan's life to this opportunity.
I will.
Your dedication will be Kalan's. Act in his name, and he will...
Tell...
Before the comet burned the face of Magellan, the prophet Arvid, he received the teachings of Kalan in whisper. They must reject the distractions of the world, and each must seek the purity of knowledge. Each must... And so, Kalan came to the people and promised if they did this, but they would not listen. Now, if we are to survive, only the pure will be taken. We must trust.
Where is Kalan supposed to...
Up to the end, to where knowledge... There, the path to enlightenment. Look inside yourself. When Brother Rayner found me, I was just... I was blind. Reyna built now. In hope that those words can be... So I invite you to stay. The cleric Bertram has returned to our side. We give thanks for his safe homecoming, and welcome him back among his brethren. Kalan, all who have faith will be saved. Carry Kalan in your heart. Let yourselves be his instruments.
Whoa, watch yourself there. It's not safe around here. Trust me, you gotta watch. Otherwise, you'll end up Just be careful, all right? What? It was a war. But don't let me... I've got to get back at it.
You're mistaken.
I am?
I can't sleep at night for my excitement over...
Ha! Yeah, yet... Here, take this. I found that out by the crater. Hope you like it. Here, we are the... While there are those who tend the land, there's not a drone, fighting machine, or regulation hair clip that... And feed the production lines. They tried to fully automate the process, but it failed. They claim it's too tricky for robots. I think it's just too tricky for the programmers. They assumed mining was easy. Well, producing enough for the front line is the Horde's first priority. Besides, there's more. Not that the people they send here are always better than machines. Cross a suggester and there's a good chance you'll get sent here. But maybe you're not a prisoner sent... Maybe, but outside... Listen, don't get me wrong. You came from outside. That should be enough to make it clear I don't have anything against you. But, you know... That said, maybe I can think of a way... It's a bit of an ask, but I want Eli to disappear. He's a prisoner here, and now the suggesters are saying they can correct him. And I am telling you, the guy is a...
What?
I saw it in his eyes. There was nothing but blank hate. It's hardwired into him. They ain't gonna erase that which suggests he needs to be taken care of before he kills.
What?
Oh, they can be successful. I've seen enough people turn up here like drones after and taking a chance with him is Besides, I don't want him hanging around here as a... Then someone can kill him outside.
And you want me to do that?
I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm sorry to put you in this position, but the words have been... Watch yourself. got yourself around here.
Are you Stormson, the Berserker?
And? Oh, I can see...
How did you get here from it?
Look around you. That should give you a clue. As we left Goliad, we ran into a group of clerics. The guards, the clerics, saw I was a prisoner and gave me a choice. A choice. An actual, real choice.
Angry?
You travel half the world. How can I...
You'd prefer it if I just killed you?
Now you do sound like you've come from Angrim. No, but if you do go back to Goliad, and if she can ever tear herself from...
I'll make...
Thanks. You know, I thought Angrim would send someone after me, but there's no way I... If you find Akira, tell her she should give you my old... I'm not going back there, so you might as well have... The world is...
You should get at it. Hey, I'm here, and I can offer you top quality for a decent price.
Do you have...
Define many. Ignodon, I have to work part-time, but...
Where do you...
Mostly from the patrols we send out. And then there are our enemies.
What?
Of course. What are you doing here?
You didn't come here to pray, did you? And you don't look like you're here to ask for
You're...
Really? Well, you know, there is a reason why they want logic, straight answers. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Which brings me to you. Yes. No. Unless you just believe. But then I guess that's why I keep getting in trouble. Have you ever heard of the... Oh, yeah. He's the
Tell me.
Well, sure, okay. Like I said, he was born about 200 years ago, we think, and he was the first to be enlightened by Kalan. After the comet hit, it was... The first followers were here, in the Horde. They had saved technology from They reached out to others, but not everyone listened.
What did our...
He wrote the rules that have bound... And our ancestors began with it, even though our community was small. Yes, I know. I mean, some uneducated people wanted to proclaim it is likely that he's, according to the lore, and when he could take the pain no longer, scholars are, some say that he rose to heaven, but that's exactly my point. But there's something about, and I can't, but will they let me in the archives to study his writings? No. I sneaked in, they threw, concentrate on what's right here, right now, they told me. It is all... No. Well, all that I want is a copy of art. There has to be a written copy. And so, Do you... Good. I would like to give you the following, in any case. I am certain that I can get... Then, maybe... Because we are to serve Kalan in combat, they say we are missing the necessary... But I would like to learn... Maybe... It's a store of knowledge from before the comet hit. Our archivists are attempting to glean all... So the archivists don't like it at all. So they will have you thrown out if... Thank you. I've been thinking about that, and you could watch to see when that might take a few hours. But hey, or you could access the security console, but the simplest... Yeah?
Excellent.
What are you doing here?
You definitely got the wrong end of the stick.
I was hoping I couldn't really talk to you in Goliath. Everything... Here. Please take this. I'm still as you surely remember, Rika, the wife of the warlord. I got a good way from...
So...
Well, after all, those berserkers had nothing else but... Yes, I could see... So I used... When we were ambushed by a mulch. Luckily, I ran straight into the hands of a cleric patrol.
That's all.
Right. Well...
Problem comes down to supplies.
Sure, okay.
If we don't work together, we won't stand a chance.
Why even waste time thinking about it?
If you're here to train with me, infant, if I see you running around with an holstered weapon, you're going to get you have to earn the right.
I know.
So you say. But I'll bet as soon as you see an Alb Raider flying over your head.
Will that be the Mark 7 or the 8 with the reswept intakes? Because hiding won't work for those things. You're best dodging the...
Are you trying to tell me you could evade?
Better by running than hiding in a hole.
No, no way. You'll shove your face in the dirt. But maybe someday I'll pick your brains about it.
How is...
Badly. We only have Judicator Ulbrich's war strategy to thank for the fact that Port hasn't been overrun by our enemies. I only train acolytes and even then you must want to understand the art of combat.
So, you're a combat instructor.
I am Paladin Hagen, And I teach more than combat. I teach the art of fighting. Body, mind, and spirit. Only the purest. You see, there's been war, and we are the only. Correct. But we paladins aren't just warriors, but we're also researching. Wait. You are being serious?
Yes.
Well, first you have to go to Judicator if Judicator Reinhold accepts that you have the right ability. That is, acolytes may become legates, if they have enough. And it is only legates, or if you truly wish to succeed, you'll need to focus. Okay. Judicator Reinhold. You can find him and Judicator Albrecht in the cathedral. You take the next step of the journey. The Horde suffered an attack by mutants about a week. The men I sent out. If you find out where the mutant... I'll give you the... See if you can find out what... Then kill... You're just...
If you don't try, you don't win.
Sure, okay.
No. Too easy.
We need to show greater resolve if we're to defeat them.
They say the raptors are pretty fierce.
Stop! Where do you think... Can you walk? Well, as it happens, you can. Reinhold recently... So, if anything will push back the... Move up!
No, no, no. Not me. I won't. Kalan will save me.
I acted against Kalan.
No, no, no. Not, no, 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 no. Not me. I won't. Kalan will save me. Sin. No. No, please. Not today. Father? No.